We're used to hearing about foxes in our towns and cities, but what about beavers? Learning to live side by side with wildlife is something we'll have to do if it's going to survive in the ever-increasing human world. Many of our towns and cities are built around rivers, so it's hardly surprising to discover that beavers have now moved into one of our UK cities. We're here at the City of Canterbury, hoping to see its resident beavers. I'm told we can get quite close, but our first attempt yesterday drew a blank. We'd seen plenty of evidence that they were around. Sadly, no sighting of the beavers themselves. This time we're hoping to have more success, having teamed up with somebody who tells us he regularly sees them. We're also told we can get very close and some very good sightings, so we waited in anticipation. Would we at last be able to see a beaver?
Is that the fat female?
I go to the other end.
This one here. See the waves in that corner?
Can you see
the
them?
vegetation moving?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Along the edge.
Just down straight.
Yeah.
Look who appears. Wow, fantastic. The last wild beavers in the UK were seen in the 1500s, some 500 years ago. They've been hunted out for their fur, scent glands and meat. These beavers come out of their lodge, hidden in the undergrowth, after sleeping all day, and they head off for the night's foraging. We wonder how far we'll be able to follow. The beavers disappear up an inaccessible side stream. Our knowledgeable Canterbury beaver friend tells us that they sometimes appear here. My own expectations were quite low. As with all wildlife, they often don't do what you would expect, especially when humans are around. We humans have betrayed them so often, they have rightly learned not to trust us.
Can you see the brown on the right?
Yeah.
The bit on the left there went in.
I got distracted, so I missed that appearance. Off the beaver goes up another side stream for its foraging. Oh, how frustrating that is. But that is wildlife. Didn't have to wait long. Look who appears. Obviously, that side stream's foraging isn't what it's after. I can't believe it would come near us. We are too visible, and I'm sure our presence is intimidating, even if we mean no harm. I suspect it's assessing if we're a risk. These city beavers do appear to know some human presence doesn't always bring them harm.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh wow, is he really going to come so close and pass us? We're able to follow. The crystal clear water and shallowness of the stream gives us a view that many don't have.
Here it comes.
It appears to be using its feet to walk on the bottom and its large paddle of a tail to steer. It's so trusting. The water is crystal clear and we can be clearly seen. While the beaver stops here to take a look at us, it gives me the chance to talk more about beavers.
Yeah.
Did you know there are two species of beavers in the world? The North American and the Eurasian. An adult beaver can weigh up to 50 kilograms or 110 pounds. Their front feet are hand-like, their back feet are webbed, and their flat, paddle-like tails are scaly. He's back to have another look at us. They only eat vegetation, aquatic plants, grasses, sedges, and of course tree bark.
Yeah. He's going downstream.
Keep going.
It's a real privilege to get such a long, unhindered view.
Here he comes.
How very lucky we are. The next bridge over his stream is a busy city road. We're high above him.
Here's
I can't see him now. Where are I looking?
stream, going upstream away from us.
Oh.
Well, he found some sweet, I think.
Where those ripples are?
Ripples? See on the left?
Oh yes,
On the left,
I can
yes.
see,
I can see a blob.
yeah.
Yes, I can. Yes, you're right.
On the left hand side.
Yeah.
Just see his bottom.
Came
See his
down.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He might
What will he do? We're hoping to see him at his foraging spot, munching his night's feed. I wonder if he'll be so lucky.
Here he comes. Oh, he's just gone under the water.
We can just see him.
They might pop up further down.
And then he seems to disappear. And it must be a much deeper pool before re-emerging.
Here he comes, he's out.
Where?
In the middle,
In the middle.
coming over here. Underneath. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, our real hope is to try and see him munching at his night's foraging site. But behind these bushes, we have absolutely no view at all. We just hope he reappears.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh yeah, he's out.
He's got a whole lot of leaves.
Into the yeah.
Let's play that clip again and look more carefully and see what the beaver is up to. Can you see the branches or leaves it has? But where is it taking them? Google tells me in the UK beavers can have between 1 to 4 lodges in each territory. A beaver colony may contain the adult breeding pair, the kits of previous years, and contain up to 12 individuals. The beaver territory can range from 0.5 to 20 kilometres, which sounds massive. Territories depend on the food availability, population density, and where the lodges can be built.
Oh yes, yes. Just gone back up. I saw him. Yeah, in this bit just here, but I can't see him anymore.
Is this going to be where he spends the night feeding? Not a brilliant spot for us to observe.
Look, oh, here he comes. He's coming this way.
Let's look at that again. Look at how he's using his tail, up and down, just as a dolphin uses its tail to plough it through the water.
Here he is.
Where? Oh, James. Oh yes.
Overhunting nearly exterminated both species of beaver from our planet. First protection in the form of hunting bans in the 19th and 20th century, then reintroduction across Europe, which began 100 years ago in Sweden, Norway, Latvia, Russia, has continued with more than 25 countries now participating. We in the UK are notoriously bad at protecting our wildlife. 100 years after these other countries, we are at last seeing reintroductions of beaver. Britain is ranked in the bottom 10% of the world for its biodiversity. We have a lot of catching up to do. Sadly, the beavers are not tolerated by some of our landowners. Having said that, they have been welcomed in many areas. We had a wonderful evening. Thank you to our knowledgeable Canterbury Beaver Observer. Thank you to the beavers who have learnt to trust some humans, and also we must thank the people of Canterbury for giving them space to live. Lastly, we did observe 2 beavers coming out of the lodge that evening. This is the second, each travelling independently for their night's foraging.